See, for me, I see music as a highway. It creates this highway of connection. And I do this because I kind of feel like it's a tube. It's this highway of connection that the musician creates with the listener. And in fact, I feel that all expression creates these highways of connection between us. And the way I like to describe this is through the understanding of resonance. And I'm going to ask you to kind of hang with me for the next few minutes because I'm going to share some information. It may feel a little heady, but I'm going to simplify it. And once this idea kind of sinks in, it can be applied to everything in your life. So I get very excited about this. So in a very simplified way, everything is energy. And if we have an atom and we have electrons and neutrons and protons and it's moving around, and when there's movement, there's sound. When there's sound, there's a frequency. We don't hear it, but it's there. So if we start with that basis, that everything has a frequency, it has what is called a resonant frequency or a home frequency. I like to think it's like where we're comfortable. It's our, oh, this is where we are. Oh, this is my frequency. Okay. And it changes. It's a frequency at which we most naturally resonate, but it changes. And in our common language, we often use the language of feelings and emotions to describe where we are vibrationally. I feel happy. I feel down. I feel angry. Those will correspond to our energetic state, right? So if we look at the harp, I love to use the harp as a metaphor. So we have all of these different strings and vibrations on the instrument, but we also have all of these different strings and frequencies inside of us. Because if everything has a frequency, that means our bones, our blood, our organs, they all have their own frequency as well. And we have the vibrations of our thoughts and our feelings and our emotions and our fears and our joys and every experience that we've ever had is a vibrational imprint that we hold in our bodies right now in this moment. We are so full of vibrations and energy. So I want to demonstrate something. These are two tuning forks. They were created to sing. Their resonant frequency is 440 hertz. Now they will never change their frequency because they're objects, but we change our frequency all the time. So anything that is alive and moving, we change, but these don't. I'm going to strike one and I'm going to put it on the harp. And then I'm going to put the other one right next to it. And we'll see what happens, okay? Can you hear it? I'll strike it again. Can you hear it? It's singing. The second one is singing, but I didn't strike it. So what's happening is, this one, when I struck it, it started to vibrate. It started to move through the air, and the air activated this one because it's the same frequency. And this is called sympathetic vibration. When two objects of the same frequency come into close proximity, because they're sharing the airwaves, right? They create a resonant system, or they begin to sing together, right? It has to be the same frequency. If I used another tuning fork, it would not activate because it is a different frequency. This concept of sympathetic vibration is one of the easiest ways to understand why music affects us. Because it's this highway, right? And whatever's inside of me as a musician is moving through the highway, and it's sympathetically resonating that within the listener. And sympathetic vibration also helps us understand why Reiki and massage, aromatherapy, healing touch, color therapy, art therapy, why all of these complementary and alternative therapies help us feel more balanced and in harmony. It's because whatever is happening has a frequency, and it is sympathetically resonating that frequency within us. I love this awareness because it can be applied to what we color. What do we feel like wearing? Who do we feel like being around? You know, we use these terms, ooh, bad vibes, in our common language. But this is what it means. We wouldn't be able to feel it if it wasn't in us.